Alrighty, and we are back for level 2 of, or episode 2, you could say episode or video number 2, whatever works for you. We'll be going down to the labyrinth level 2 and clearing that out. Doing it by level works out pretty well. I mean, it makes for a fairly long enough video, I guess you could say. And I do end up going back after each level to town, so pretty neat thing there. I had enough money to pick up a Scroll of Town Portal, so now we no longer have to walk all the way back. And as long as I have the money, they cost 200 gold each, I can just keep doing it that way, which is a lot quicker. So, heading down to level 2, hopefully we'll run into a quest here soon. I'm hoping we'll do the Skeleton King. It's a fun one. It's got its own whole area, and it's just full of enemies. And enemies can experience, which is always nice. That light could mean that there's a special enemy back there. Yeah, plague eaters. Got a bit of light. We're gonna go ahead and clear out this whole area. Got a new mods. I guess they can take quite a few. Got a robe. Armor 6. That is armor 6 and it gives me 6. Pick up all this money and let's go see what this enemy is. If it is an enemy. Sometimes there are just random lights. Oh, nope. Puke the Undead. He is running. You can see these guys are a lot stronger, but they almost always stop. Oh, there we go, a saber, a unique saber at that. Very nice. Have to check out what that is later. There's a lot of them. I'm gonna have to upgrade this tune. Plague Eaters will be corpses to heal them, which is interesting. And it'll actually heal them. Not by much, but yeah, it's a neat little mechanic. Unload that guy. Go ahead and level up our strength. Hurt. Oh, full healing. Very useful. The AI for the fallen enemies, is that they will run away when you kill someone. Which makes them very annoying if you're in melee class. Wow, I missed all of them. Zombies will just lumber toward you. Doorways are a warrior's best friend. The thing about warriors, since they're melee, they could be overrun very easily. But when you use doorways, they can only come back one at a time. Which is so amazing for warriors. Oh, there we go. There's a mana shield. Not very useful on rogues, but it's necessary for sorcerers. Makes sorcerers really tanky, actually. Deals damage to your mana instead of you. Which means for the rest of this map, I probably won't even take any damage. Let's go ahead and get these plague eaters. Some free kills here. Alright, here we go. There's going to be exploding barrels in here. Yep, there we go. It's like Minesweeper, kind of. Except that it really hurts a lot. Hold on. Hey, mana potion. Right now, mana needs health. My helmet's about to break, but it's just a cap, so I don't care about it. I don't care about it enough. We got down to level 3. Pretty much cleared out everything here. We're gonna go back up, since that all leads to the same area pretty much. And there's a little corner over here that hasn't been taken care of. And if there's one thing you want to do in Diablo, it's explore. That is the point of the game, so it's what we will do. Ooh, these guys disappear. They disappear, they turn invisible. Go ahead and increase our dexterity to 40 now. What did he drop? Hunter's bow, that's an upgrade. 2 to 5 instead of 1 to 4. That adds on just a point of damage for free. There's a healing potion there. Never a bad thing. See, oh, there's another boss. What's this one's name? First. Bladeskin the Slasher. Buddies are gone. Take him out. And he dropped a cloak for us. There we go. Thank you. Just working our way up here. It's a lot larger of an area than I expected. There's a Scroll of Inferno. Not really useful for a rogue. Pretty useful for warriors. I use scrolls. They're free spells basically, and I use them pretty often on a warrior because things like Black Death you want to use ranged for, and if you don't have a bow, it's just useful to use spells. Free kills, free easy kills too. That. Let's head on this way. No quest just yet, although the two rare enemies and that unique saber is pretty nice. I think these guys' AI is they run away when you think. Yeah, then they disappear. Don't know if they heal. They might actually heal. If it is, it's not bad. Click, 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 click. What's down here? Looks like that whole section over there is separate. But it's so that's better. We'll clear this and then down there. Looks like my armor is starting to get a bit low. It's not low enough to the point where I need to repair it. It's not red. But it's low that I know if I start looking at it. Thing about armor in this game is once it breaks, it breaks. It's gone. There are works out for all unique armor and stuff like that. Some are indestructible, nice, but yeah, you can actually lose very strong stuff if you weren't paying attention. Rush. Zombies, which is taking out enough. Got another level here. I'm gonna put it in strength one more time. Just to make sure that we can, because some of the higher bows use strength and dexterity as their main, oh no! Graphic glare.
Now where would I put this?
See, that's what you get from playing an old game on a new computer. I will clear this room and show you what it takes. Alright. Be back. Alright, we're back. Hopefully it won't do this again to me. Looks like it's letting me play. Yes. Now I know that it didn't change in the video. That's because Fraps loads what the game brings out, not what's actually on my screen. But everything goes all rainbowy. And the only way that you can actually fix it is by reloading the game. And you have to make sure you're... on Windows 7 at least, you have to have your theme being Windows Classic for some reason. And you have to have it... the screen resolution page open. You don't do anything with the screen resolution window. You just gotta have it open and it being the active window when you're playing.
I have no room.
You do not have room, and that is a trapped closed door. You get to see the ability of the rogue in opening traps without actually seeing traps, which is nice at later levels because there are some very So we're back to the game. We're in rainbow mode. This room is just full of guys. This fallen can be really annoying. Because they run away, it's really hard to hit. That looks like it's going to be it for this section. So I'll go back down into the last area and clear that out. Identify the saber that we got. I'm kind of interested in that. I don't remember all the unique items, only the quest ones, and even then, the only quest ones that I remember are the low-level quest ones, the beginner ones, like Arakine's Valor and things like that, or Arcane's, whatever his name was called. Ouchie. I haven't taken damage during this entire thing. That's how awesome Mana Shield is. And my awesome ability of closing doors in front of me without even looking at them. Especially for sorcerers, because sorcerers end up with just so much mana that it basically becomes their health pool, and they become super powerful at later levels. And it's just how it goes. Sorcerers start off with the hardest. They end up with the easiest. Warriors and rogues, it's pretty easy at the beginning, and it gets harder later on. Especially for warriors. Warriors have it tough in hell, which is the last area that you go to. It's because there are things that are actually immune to damage, which means they have to use a spell, and warriors cannot use spells. Crap. Rogues can. Well, rogues can somewhat. They can get their mana up pretty high. But warriors just can't. Their mana maxes out at like 40 something. Probably 45, like the sorcerer's strength does. But they do get easy access to the higher level armors, which is nice. That is level 3. Which means we are going back to town, getting some identification going on here, and ending this video. Mana's not going to be a huge deal, so I'm not even going to bother to fix it. This cap, it would be cheaper just to buy a new one. get an upgrade.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
The sky plus $1 attributes, and this saber is called the Defender. So this cloak, pretty useless, but it's worth something to sell. Alright, you lose your chance to hit, you gain vitality and armor class. That's actually kind of crappy. It's neat. It's a sword that basically just gives you more defense, but it ends up being kind of
Well,
crappy.
what can I do for you?
Sell though. We're 500. Nice bid. Sell all the other stuff that I have. Let's see what premium items are for sale. That sword's pretty nice, but it's expensive. Amulet of Mind's not bad, but I don't have the money for it. And even then, it would be something for spells, which is not necessarily very important. Ring of Light's useless. The thing about Light Radius is it allows you to see further, but it allows enemies to see you from further. So you can actually sneak by a lot of enemies by having a low light radius, which is pretty neat. So there's nothing really useful there. Let's see what they have for sale. Another hunter's bow, which isn't a huge deal. Leather armor, useful, but not a huge deal. Again, skull cap could be useful. What does this give me? Armor 3? I actually get more armor from that, so I'll just go
Well,
ahead
what can I do for you?
Everything here. Alright, let's head up here, see if he's got anything to say.
The village needs your help, good master. Some months ago, King Leoric's son, Prince Albrecht, was kidnapped. The king went into a rage and scoured the village for his missing child. With each passing day, Leoric seemed to slip deeper into madness. He sought to blame innocent townsfolk for the boy's disappearance and had them brutally executed. Less than half of us survived his insanity. The king's knights and priests tried to placate him, but he turned against them and, sadly, they were forced to kill him. With his dying breath, the king called down a terrible curse upon his former followers. He vowed that they would serve him in darkness forever. This is where things take an even darker twist than I thought possible. Our former king has risen from his eternal sleep and now commands a legion of undead minions within the labyrinth. His body was buried in a tomb 3 levels beneath the cathedral. Please, good master, put his soul at ease by destroying his now cursed form.
So what I don't understand is if this is all just constantly happening, why do they bury the dead still? Why don't they just burn it?
What ails you, my friend?
It would make life so much easier. But we have an inventory cleared again. Go ahead and use that mana potion, even though we won't need it anymore since our mana shield will be gone. I'm just gonna head up here and get a town scroll, and that'll be it. Thank you for watching this episode. I will see you guys in level 3.